right, guys, welcome to another episode of the BruhWhat podcast with your boy KP and your boy Joe Flores.
What's up, y'all?
What's up, guys? We got a very special guest today. KP number 2 fell out the litter second. It's my brother, Keith Perkins, a.k.a. CleverRoboCop.
Yes, sir.
So how you been, bro?
Been good, man. Just working, chilling, you know what I mean?
This
I'm
is not even exciting.
I'm about to add some crucial ass Yu-Gi-Oh theme music like right now.
Yeah.
Just so you
I'm
know
the Cowboy
shit. So I'm gonna add that shit right now.
That might just go hit him with the Bandit Keith. That's what we gonna call you the whole episode. You need that filter with the Patriot bandana on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
With the vest on.
With the vest, everything, dog. That nigga was real. That nigga came out with a
I had
gun.
a whole gun. I was just about to say that.
That nigga came at Pegasus with a gun. So we was dueling. This is cards.
Oh, yeah. We're gonna have to do like an episode just on Yu-Gi-Oh, bro. Like just a wild ass.
Just nostalgia stuff, right?
Yeah,
just
nostalgia
Pokemon,
stuff.
Yu-Gi-Oh, just ridiculous. But no, man, we'll get right into it. I know y'all been waiting on our NFL talk every week, like always. But we'll start off with something different this week. My boy Tua Starting gets the starting job in Miami finally. We knew this day was coming.
Yep.
Even though Fitzpatrick has looked good, he's looked good in some games and bad in some games.
Yeah.
But I think it was just time. I guess the offense has progressed enough. I think they feel like they have a chance to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
So they're saying, hey,
Because they're second, right? They're second right now, right?
By a
Second.
game,
Yeah. Okay.
which is crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy the takeover that these young guys is doing right now, bro.
Yeah. Do you think he's ready though, man? Like that's what I was surprised that they did that switch.
I
Like,
think that he had a lot of time off to study because remember he came off that injury.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then he's been, it's been 6 weeks into the season. This week be week 7. And then they haven't really played anybody either. But you know, like I know, man, those guys, they see him in practice every day.
Yeah, so they know his it's true. Yeah, that's true.
I mean, he had that little shine in the. I mean, he only had 2 plays, but the crowd, they were crazy.
Oh, yeah.
with it.
Yeah.
So they've been waiting on that for a minute now.
Do you think he comes out playing like Kyle Murray, or do you think he's like?
No, I think the first game he'll struggle a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's his first game. You know, everybody got a horrible first game.
Yeah.
But it is a Rams though. So I mean,
I think it go one or two ways. Either he gonna come out and just ball out, or he gonna struggle.
Yeah.
They
You
ain't
got
got
Aaron
no
Donald,
team.
bro. Aaron Donald, the first game.
But the crazy thing is, he actually gives you a better advantage because Fitzmagic ain't moving away from Aaron Donald.
No.
Throwing on the run.
Yeah. And he's left-handed, right? He's a left-handed quarterback.
Yeah, so it's weird.
Yeah, that's gonna be totally different too.
Yeah,
My thing is, do you go back though? Like if he struggles, do you go back to Fitzmagic or do you just roll?
I think they put themselves in a position where they can't now.
Yeah, there's no way, man.
Yeah. Because you got guys like Rick Ross and DJ Kelly already on Instagram, like Tua, like literally they hyped for this. So if you got guys that are that big influence in Miami, you know what I'm saying, ready for him to play, you can't go back. At this point, it's like it's a lost season if he struggles. So you might as well roll with it. Because I don't think we talked about this a couple of episodes ago. This ain't they don't plan on winning a Super Bowl this year.
No. He's building it. They're building.
Oh
it.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, they're building. But I mean, you still got a chance to win the division though. Because I mean, who knows what the Buffalo's gonna do? I mean, we see New England's kind of shaky. You know what I mean? So I mean,
and they're
really
really
a game behind.
Yeah, and they're playing with Houston's money because Houston own Houston's number 1 pick.
Exactly.
Which is crazy.
So
I can't.
That's gonna be a top 10 pick for sure.
Yeah.
Bill O'Brien, worst
I hope he doesn't
GM move
get
in
a
the
job
history
anyway.
of GMs.
That man ruined holy
He
shit.
ruined the entire franchise. How to ruin the franchise in 12 months.
God,
Literally.
Yeah, that was fuck that.
All right, well, we'll move on from that. Obviously, I mean, Miami's in everybody's radar now. They've won a couple of games. They beat some teams we didn't think they was going to beat. But we'll move right on into the Cowboys, man. So the Cowboys coaching is fucking terrible.
It's terrible. I'm telling you right now, man, I don't know what they see in what's our offensive coordinator?
Kellen Moore?
Kellen Moore, man.
Go ahead on Kellen Moore.
No, okay, so Kellen Moore is smart, right? But he's know, man.
He's too smart for his own good.
I think that's what it is. Like, because there was a clip, right, where they showed Mike McCarthy and him arguing, right? And he goes, just run the ball. You don't have to do anything fancy. Just run the ball. And that's what we ended up getting when we beat
Is that what Mike McCarthy told him?
Yeah, McCarthy told him.
Okay.
Run the ball. Yeah. Because I think we were like even on 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2, we were doing quick slants, you know. But honestly, when they're running on the 3-4, you know, so we could just run right through there. And I think that was the one where Zeke broke for like 15. He's like, you got to mix it up. You can't just keep doing what you're doing. And then I think too, what's his name? Mike Nolan?
Mike Nolan, yeah.
Mike Nolan, yeah.
God, he's trash, dude. Holy shit.
I think that Mike McCarthy doesn't have a full grasp of the people that are around him. Or put it like this, he doesn't hold them as accountable. Because the conversation you just told me right now would never happen on anybody else's sideline. That's not happening in Baltimore with Jim Harbaugh. If Jim Harbaugh says we running the ball this week, then that's it. Like you're not gonna go out there as an offensive coordinator and just start calling your own plays.
And I think because Kellen Moore is not his guy either. Kellen
Which
Moore
is true. That's Jerry's guy.
It's Jerry's guy. And then he was comfortable with Dak. So then
they kind of tried to keep Dak
and you
without
can kind of see when Andy Dalton got in there, the play calling and I mean, of course, the old lines. There's people getting to him, but it's not Dak anymore. So what can you do?
Yeah.
And
I was about to say, Kellen Moore probably out the door now because he doesn't have Dak. I mean,
so they're going to use him as a scapegoat for what's going wrong with the offense.
Exactly.
I just hope Nolan's gone, and I like Kellen Moore too, but Mike McCarthy has to bring in his own guys.
It's about winning, bro. It's about winning. If you ain't getting it done, they're not for the fire McCarthy. They just hired him.
Yeah, no. He needs to bring in his own people. That's what it is.
But at the same time, though, I mean, we've been talking about the same stuff for how many years with the Cowboys? I mean, what point is it coaching or is it the players?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think it's but it's an organizational issue. It's a Jerry Jones issue.
It is. He controls
Jerry controls way too much. He just needs to be the owner, make the business decisions, and let it roll.
Yeah.
But that's where their issue is.
Yeah.
I think that too many times he gets caught up in emotion. Like we talked about CeeDee Lamb, right? So CeeDee Lamb is a really good player, but was he a need?
No.
Or was he an emotional pick based off I don't want the Eagles to draft him?
Well, I mean, that's how they've been drafting for years, though. I mean, that's how they got end up with Zeke.
That's the issue. So Zeke, but yeah, of course you're going to hit home runs with some players. Ezekiel Elliott being one of those guys that hit home runs.
I'm not saying that's a wrong thing. I'm just saying like that's what they do.
No, but at the end of the day, you have to do what's best for your franchise as a whole.
Yeah.
Because there's been plenty of years where I like I said, I hate to compare organizations, Baltimore, whatever, but that's what I can speak for. Yeah. Where I'm like, why the fuck are we picking a defensive lineman first? Or why are we picking Hayden Hurst first? Or why are we picking a tight end first? But those are needs.
Yeah. Yep.
You got it. Sometimes you can't. It'd be different if the best player available was sitting there and smack you in the face. The Zeke pick, I don't blame him for. That is the best player available at that time. You pick him. But for some of the other picks coming after that, for the last couple of years, it's like, why are we drafting that player when we have an offensive line that's deteriorating in our face? Why are we drafting this player when we have defensive back needs?
Definitely, and I'm definitely with you on that.
And you start seeing that.
Thing too, you can't hire a new coaching staff and then clean house, right? But then tell your head coach, hey, but you're going to keep our offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if you're going to bring somebody in, you need to have their staff.
Their guy, yeah.
And I think this is kind of one of those things, too. And then I'm glad Cowboys players are finally speaking up and being like, hey, they're not prepared. They're not showing up. Because I know that dude Mike Nolan's not.
Well, the thing is, that speaks right back to what you're saying. It shows that Mike McCarthy's not on the same page with the rest of the guys on his staff. Yeah. And that leads to unpreparedness, which leads to the players not being prepared. I've never seen – like, it's one thing to lose a game. We see the Browns lose games. We see the Jets lose games. But Cowboys right now are just players are out of position.
Bro, yes.
Like you got a DN crashing down when he's not supposed to, or you got DBs peeking in the backfield. Like it's just it's too much coaching errors.
The best thing for that one, like that example was that first touchdown. I forgot what that number 17 is or whatever he is, that fast dude from Arizona. He did
Christian Kirk. The come around.
The come around. So he went, he motioned to the left, came back. And nobody motioned followed with him. They all just took suit to the left side.
And it's fine if you're in a zone, but then you have to shift the zone.
And nobody shifted, and he just came full speed and ran in.
They literally stood there.
And they literally and what was even crazier about that play is they had a player out in front blocking and didn't block anybody.
And didn't block anybody. Yeah.
There was nobody out there.
Yeah. And you can't bring, like I said, you can't go from a base 4-3 Tampa 2 defense, which we were, to all of a sudden now you want to run a multi-D, but you don't have that personnel.
Yeah, because you haven't drafted that personnel.
Yeah, exactly. So you're using the wrong type of players, man. It's like when DeMarcus Lawrence says tell you, like, no, we rush standing up, and you're trying to tell him, no, you need to rush
3-point stands.
3-point stands.
You're changing now, bro. You're changing how great he's been.
Yeah, you got to
man. Yeah, you got to. Peyton Manning is great at throwing slant routes and outs. I'm not going to start making him throw flies and posts.
Exactly, man.
So. It just is what it is. We'll keep moving, man. Devin Bush, linebacker for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I saw that play. God.
It was crazy. But I'm clapping. Hey. Yes, sir. Everybody on Pittsburgh can get hurt and recover. And I wish y'all speedy recovery. But I don't need you on the field in 2 weeks when y'all play Baltimore. So I'm not going to lie. I think our offenses look kind of weird this season. I think they're doing too much, trying to throw the ball with Lamar too much. But the more Steelers players that are hurt, the better.
When do y'all play? When does Steelers-Ravens play?
So we play them in 2 weeks. So we have our bye this week. The Steelers, obviously, I think the Steelers play that's actually next. Steelers play Tennessee next week, which is going to be, I think, the game of the week because every other game I looked at looks like a definite win. You check off one team. But I think that's the game of the week. 5-0 versus, I think, 4-1 or 5-1?
Is it 5-1?
4-1.
4-1, yeah.
4-1. Okay.
Yeah, so I think that's going to be definitely the game of the week. And this game was supposed to take place like 2 weeks ago. This was the COVID game.
The COVID game.
It was.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, but yeah, man, I think that I was a little skeptical on Pittsburgh even last week.
Mm-hmm.
I think they came out and kicked Cleveland in the ass this week, which you called it, bro. You called it. Yep. You called it. You said Cleveland's not that good. They beat up on bad teams and went.
It's just y'all and the Ravens, man. I mean, y'all two run that shit like always. They're like y'all's little brother, bro.
I tried to give them a chance.
Yeah, they're never gonna.
I tried to give them a chance.
I need Odell and Jarvis to get the hell out of there, man. Odell and Jarvis.
I think they're gone though. I think Nick Chubb to get out of there.
They need to get out of there, man.
I think Myles Garrett went for the money, which is smart as a defensive player.
Yeah.
But I think if you play offense, Baker is just not it, bro.
No. He's not.
Baker's just not it.
And I don't even who's their backup. Do they even have
Case Keenum?
Who was it?
Case
Keenum. Yeah, there we go. Keenum.
He came in this week because Baker, I guess he's dealing with a rib injury, and I think something in his quad also. So they brought him in after the game was out of hand.
I mean, they was also down like 30-something to 7.
So.
Yeah.
Ain't no point in keeping.
What's crazy is I told Kevin that they wasn't gonna blow him out, and we beat them 38-6. And they gave up the extra point, so they beat them 38-7. I was telling them that we're better than them because they gave up the extra point.
But it was horrible, man. He couldn't connect the damn pass, dude. It was.
I don't
know what was going on.
Bro, I don't know, man.
That Steelers
Browns woes continue.
Hey, TJ Watt's a beast.
TJ Watt's a monster. That's what I'm saying. That defense is.
But there's the deal now. Him and Bud Dupree have to put more on their plate now since you got a Devin Bush that's out. Because now what's going to happen is Devin Bush is a really good linebacker that can.
He's a speed guy too, man. He
can run around. Yeah. So now you got, especially against teams like Tennessee, who's going to fill that role when Derrick Henry's running the ball right at you? You know what I'm saying? So
they just got bad luck with linebackers, man. Like, just God damn. They get good ones, and then that happens.
They always get somebody hurt or they leave. One or two.
The real question is what's going on with ACLs in the NFL, bro? Like everybody's tearing these hoes.
I think that old lineman from Tennessee too, right?
Taylor Wan tore his ACL too. Like that's like
it's no training camp, man. A lot of that body relaxed for 8-9 months, and then they have to try to come back. And no training camp, no OTAs, none of that stuff. And you're going right out there and telling your body, well, you're back in football shape.
Yeah, I was just thinking to myself earlier. I was like technically, if you think about it, this is week 2 of the season because you get the 4 preseason games. Week 6 is technically week 2, so you just getting into it. You know what I'm saying? So, you said, people ain't getting that OTAs. You ain't getting
it's week 2 for most of us. This is week 15 for the Cowboys. They ready for this shit to be over.
Yeah, I'm ready for this shit to be over, bro. Like the whole NFC East shit. I'm like, do I really?
Still in first place?
Do we want? Yeah, which is God. It's so just.
Bro, y'all gonna make the playoffs with like 6 or 7
Man, I hope we don't. Just chalk that shit up, bro. Chalk that shit up and.
They got to make a rule, bro. If you don't win a certain amount of games, I don't care where you at.
Because I don't want
the next team got to get in.
The next team got to get in. You can't be in there with 5 wins.
Yeah,
like legit, bro. Y'all could easily go 5-11, 6-10, and win a division. That's crazy.
Win the division, yeah. Yep. No, you're right. You're right.
It's crazy. The only team that gives a shot would be Philly. I don't think Washington. I think Washington's a dumpster fire. They don't even know who's playing quarterback.
Washington to me is like the Browns, like our division Browns. Yeah.
I think Philly could do it.
I think so too.
I think Philly needs to go to Jalen Hurts.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think it's time.
Dude, Carson Wentz making and that's another argument for Dak, right? Carson Wentz making all this fucking money and can't do shit. Like,
well, to be fair, their receiving core is gone.
Wait, they just got that. They just got that first round draft pick at that. What was that guy's name?
Yeah, but I mean that's the only person they got. I mean, remember he used to Deshaun. He's used to a whole lot of other people too.
Alshon Jeffrey.
I mean,
he got
they
that.
lost Nelson Aguilar.
Their tight end just got hurt too.
Yeah.
He just got hurt this last one.
Zach
Ertz is gone for the season. Yeah, Ertz is gone. Well, not for the season. I think they said like 4 weeks. And then Miles Sanders too, the running back.
Yeah.
He's having Miles Sanders.
He's gone for a couple of weeks. I think it's knee or back, one or two. I couldn't remember, but he's gone for.
Who the fuck? I don't know who they're gonna have now. Like
he's literally
their O-line is just like our O-line. They lost like 3 or 4 people already.
What's crazy is when you play Madden, they O-line got like 3 niggas. They all got stars on them. I can't figure out who these dudes is. I'm like, bro, how they all got stars? Who else? They don't have nobody else on offense, but I guess not.
Yeah, bro, they got that shit's because they had 2 good guys on there, and then I think both tore their ACL.
Yeah,
something like.
I don't know, bro. It's crazy. These Turks is crazy.
Yeah.
Whatever cleats they wearing, niggas need to change. I'd be studying film every week to make sure I don't wear whatever cleats the next nigga wore that tore his ACL.
That's what I'm saying. Like, God damn.
All right, man. So obviously we talked a little bit about Pittsburgh, Tennessee next week being the game of the week. Game of the week this past week obviously was supposed to be Brady versus Rodgers. And we saw how that was a shit show. They scored. It was 10-3 to start the game.
Yeah.
And Green Bay didn't score another point.
I think I told Keith that. I was like, man, it's about to be a close game. Watch. And then it was a fucking blowout. I did not think Tampa Bay was going to hold it down.
If Tampa Bay won, I thought it was going to be close, like a late game field goal, late game, you know what I'm saying, late drive, Tom Brady type stuff. It was
not. The Packers have been putting up 41 points a game. So, like, I didn't think that they would struggle, and I didn't think that the Buccaneers defense was that good.
I mean, who was the Packers?
They still starting Ndamukong Suh, and Ndamukong Suh 75 years old.
And he was eating up that old line, though, man. Yes. He was eating. Yeah.
But who the Packers played though? I mean, I know that.
But that's the thing. A lot of teams haven't played anybody yet.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, all of these like scores are like they're like kind of like inflated a little bit. I'm like,
we're gonna start getting that meat of that.
I think over the next 5 weeks we'll start seeing who's for real. Yeah, by week 10 we should know something.
Mm-hmm.
We'll keep it moving, man. So MVP pick through week 6. At the beginning, I think it was after week 2. I think we had chosen Russell Wilson.
Yeah, I think we chose
Russell Wilson. Right now, through 6 weeks, I'm gonna pose this question to Keith: who is the NFL MVP?
All right, so y'all are gonna think I'm weird for this.
Okay.
He's gonna say something crazy.
No, Ryan Tannehill. And I'm saying this for a reason. Number one, their team's undefeated.
Okay.
He's not had a bad game all season. You can't point to one bad game he's had. You know, constant, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they're probably number 1 in the red zone because he does not miss. They always scoring touchdowns. They're barely kicking field goals. Okay. You know, Derrick Henry's a monster right now. I mean, you know, he just had the big game last week. And, I mean, Vrabel's coaching the hell out of them.
Yeah, he is.
So that's where my question would go. So all the reasons you just gave would make me turn away from Tannehill being MVP. If Vrabel's doing a hell of a coaching job, and Derrick Henry, I think Derrick Henry's first in rushing?
First, he's up there. He's top 5 for sure.
He's first.
I think that Tannehill's job becomes so easy to where he doesn't have the luxury to have a bad game. He's never out of a game. He's never playing from behind. He's not gonna put up a 4 touchdown performance.
He doesn't
have to.
He just did last game. He's had 4 touchdowns. The Bills.
Okay.
I mean, he had 4 touchdowns, and Derrick Henry had 200-something yards. I think that was the only game this year that he's had that many yards. So I mean, it's really been on Tannehill. I mean, the Derrick Henry's going to beat Derrick Henry, but I mean, Tannehill's been kind of out there eating too. Okay. I mean, I know you got your Russell Wilsons and everybody out there like that, but I mean, he's been
6. Okay, I'll give you that one. Through 6 weeks for myself, though, I'm going to stick with my original pick, which is Russell Wilson. I think the things that he has those guys doing is crazy. He created the receiver that we're seeing now in DK Metcalf.
Yes.
I think his leadership. I'm not saying DK Metcalf's a scrub. I'm not saying that. But I think if he goes to any other offense with any other receiving core, he might not be what we're seeing right now. And he trusts him too. So that's a big thing. He trusted him last week on that 4th and goal. For the game. He went to him to play before. It was a miss, and he went right back to the next play. But I think that Russ has just been – that defense sucks. Their defense is terrible.
Not how he used to be.
So it's a complete opposite.
I think they're 31st, and we're 32nd.
32nd, yeah. So their defense is terrible. And for them to be – I think it's 5-1.
Yeah, something like that, yeah. 5-1.
5-1 without a defense is insane.
Yeah.
No, I think they're undefeated still.
Are they?
I think the Seahawks, yeah, they're still undefeated. I think they're
thought
like 5-0.
Okay, well that makes it even crazier.
I think they're like 5-0. Yeah, they haven't lost.
Okay,
but I mean that style of and Russell Wilson's a great player. I'm not saying he's not a great player, but all that running around and stuff, that's gonna catch up to them pretty soon. Like he ain't gonna be able to keep doing that. And
but I think he's the one guy that can do it. Him and Patty are the two guys that I think can do that for an entire season. That'd be great.
Because the NFC West is nice this year.
Yeah, that's like you said. I didn't even
all
think
nice.
about Tannehill, man.
Yeah,
I don't trust the Rams right now, and then San Francisco's a garbage.
I don't trust the Rams either.
San Francisco's gonna finish 8-8. So it's his division to lose.
Yeah,
we'll see. Yeah, because the Cardinals. I mean, like I said, that the division's nice this year. I mean, it hasn't been like that in a while. I mean, they've had this year, the 1-2 teams, but the division's in play pretty much. I mean, everybody's kind of still in the mix.
Yeah, that's true.
And I think the same thing too, man. I think I'm gonna stay with Russ. I think Russ right now I haven't seen, like you said, but he has a horrible defense. That's the only reason why he can kind of keep up. He's kind of putting it more on his own shoulders. Derrick Henry's having those 98-yard runs, those 200 something. I think he's already had 3 games this year, 200 yards or 2 games.
I think it's 2.
Yeah, 2 games, 200 yards rushing.
He's had like three something games over 90.
I've been a running back that's that like that. Hey, have y'all noticed that when he's like back there, right? He's like 8 yards back, man.
Yeah, so he gets a really good running start.
Dude, he's deep. Yeah, he's deep back there.
But their scheme is like the way we ran at Roosevelt. So it's like that really heavy, everybody just step to the right and block in front of you.
That zone.
Yeah, they don't do – it's really zone heavy. It's not – there's no keys. They double team a little bit, but it's a really just everybody move and let Henry do his thing.
I think because not one person's usually going to take him down. It usually takes
hell
no.
They don't run no counters. They don't run they don't run Fs. They don't pull niggas, nothing. They just – find a lane.
And why is he that fast, man?
Bro, running a 4.54.
Why is he that fast, man?
He said he was too slow after the run. They asked him, I think he ran 21 miles per hour or something on that run. Yeah. And they was like, well, what do you think about the run? He was like, yeah, that's too slow. No. I said, how much faster you want to be?
Hey, y'all see that video of that defensive end chasing down, what's his name, Clyde?
Yeah.
Boy, that defensive end was chopping, bro.
Because you don't have to be super heavy anymore to play the end. You could literally be like a 240. Yeah.
We talk about this every week. Aaron Donald is 260 playing defensive tackle.
Yeah.
Well, I think in college, Patrick Queen, man, was DN / linebacker / safety.
And now he is the franchise.
Man, played athlete. Y'all remember that? He's that athlete on your thing.
Yeah. The
ATH. That was Patrick Queen, athlete.
All right, man. So we'll keep it moving. All right. So obviously, 2 guys going with Russ. Keith obviously brought in a dark horse. So I would.
That was a good one though.
Ryan Tannehill, but that was a really good pick. Yeah. We'll get into the top 5, man. Booker T. Top 5.
Play the music, baby. Play the music.
Cue the music.
Can you dig it, sucker?
I gotta have flames back here when it comes next time. My top 5 for this week in the NFL is going to be cornerbacks. Okay. Cornerbacks, no particular order. Okay. I'm gonna pull a Joe Flores, and I'm going to name 2 people from the same team. But we'll get there. I think that cornerbacks right now are booming. It's a crazy
it is
generation that football players are playing in because cornerbacks are everywhere. But top 5 playing right now. I'm gonna say my worst corner on this list. I'll save for maybe 3rd. But right now, playing right now, definitely got to stick with Jalen Ramsey.
Yes.
Jalen Ramsey's playing out of his mind right now.
Yes, he is.
He's pretty much locking down the whole side of the field.
Yeah.
Jalen Ramsey is doing amazing. Next after that, I got to go with Tre'Davious White.
Okay.
Buffalo.
Yeah.
That dude is
he's a beast.
For some reason, he's beasting it over there, man. But he's been learning this. He just plays in Buffalo. Nobody goes to Buffalo, New York to watch them play football games. No. After that, I think the worst corner right now playing, in the worst out of the top 5, Stephon Gilmore. He has been beaten a couple of times this year on some routes, and I'm like, but he's still a top flight corner.
He's still there.
Yeah. He's still 99 on Madden. They ain't changing that no time soon, but he's that guy. And then my last 2 corners, you already know where they're coming from, baby. I'm going with my boy Marcus Juice Man Peters, MP Juice Man.
Yes.
Y'all already know. I think he gambles too much, but when he gambles.
Yeah, when he gambles.
And
he's in the perfect scheme, though, to gamble, I think.
Yeah, exactly. With the way that these guys are around him. And the last corner that I'm naming, which I think is the best corner in the league right now.
With the dopest
should be
number.
Up for defensive MVP of the year of the NFL. He has the weirdest goddamn number 44 in your what do they call those things? In your
the programs.
The programs. Yes. But number 1 in our hearts, Marlon Humphrey.
Yep.
Baltimore Ring. I think he is, man, he's
a beast.
Crazy. So this year he has already 5 fumbles created. And 6
crazy. By corner, bro.
That's cornerback position.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
and 2 of them have been taken to the crib.
Yeah. And I always told KP, I'm like, who's that linebacker y'all got or that safety y'all got? Who's 44? Yeah, he's like, man, you've been asking that for years, man. It's my corner. That dude's a beast, bro.
What's crazy is he changed his number. He was wearing like 22 or something, 23 or something his rookie year, and he changed it because that's his father's number from high school.
That's what's up.
Okay. Yeah, so he changed it to reflect his father. I think somebody, Earl took his number. That's what it was. Earl took his number, and then he switched over to his dad's number. So that's my top 5.
I like it though. I like it. I mean, he is to me he's the best one right now. I'm trying to think of any sleepers, man. What about you, Keith?
So there's a guy coming up. He may not be. He plays kind of everywhere. But my nigga Diggs out of Dallas.
Yes. Thank you, KP.
Nice.
That man is. But see, you got to draft from good schools. Stop drafting these Louisiana Tech,
North Dakota State.
Like, god damn, bro. Boise State's not known for corners.
Cookman.
Hey, don't hit on Boise State, bro.
Man, well, here's the deal. You can start drafting from small schools after next year, because that's when my nigga Deion Sanders is gonna have that program booming. So after next year, you can go to what is it?
Hey, you saw his son though. His son's laying the hat.
Yes.
With South Carolina State, North Carolina State,
South Carolina.
He is nice.
He was laying it, bro, and he's at what? He's at corner. But yeah, man,
we'll see. Just like his dad, man. Just like his dad.
Hey, is it Winfield Jr.? Is that who it is on Tampa?
Yes.
Yes. He's been doing good too, man.
You're just trying to shout him out. What school he go to, Joe?
Where did he go? No, he didn't go there. He went to Minnesota.
Okay, I would say he went to.
But I think Tre'Davious White didn't. Tre'Davious White go there?
Hey, dog.
LSU though. I think he went to LSU. Is LSU DBU and receiver U?
Nah, I wouldn't say DBU. What? I wouldn't say DBU yet. Not yet. I got some dogs, but they all the same too, though. A lot of y'all dogs all play the same too. So we'll wait on that. Wide receiver U. I'll give y'all.
Because Alabama's up there though. That's another thing.
Alabama's up there. Alabama got Henry Ruggs and Julio and
Jared
Alvin and Jared Judy. They got some dogs.
They do. That's what I'm. They do.
So,
seeing Jarvis and Odell need to leave over there. I mean, Jefferson's doing his thing over there in Minnesota.
With the giddy, right?
But,
look at my camera shaking.
Ain't no Pat P on your list, huh? No Pat P, no Marshawn.
But that's the thing about these corners, though, dog. It's so hard. Yeah. But I think like Pat P he's lost a step. Pat P been in the league for like 10 years. He's still that nigga. I'm still not testing him. But, these other guys I think they're in a new class. Marshawn has had too many lapses in big games for me. They're like, in playoffs come, you should be like, all right, Marshawn locking that whole side of the field up.
Yeah.
And he don't do that at all.
Yeah,
they go for 200 on them niggas in the playoffs.
Kind of nasty, so.
All right, man. So we'll keep it moving, keep it rolling.
Yes, sir.
One got to go, and we're going back to the college days, the NCAA days. So Vince Young,
okay,
Timothy Tebow, Johnny Manziel, or Michael Vick. One has to go. Their college career scrapped, over with. They don't make it to the NFL.
That's easy.
That's easy to me. I think. I think. Okay, Keith, you being the guest, baby, you go first.
You got to go first.
That's easy. Johnny Manziel is out of there. Money Manziel is out of there. Yeah. You can't. Okay.
All the records, all the claim, bringing.
Vince Young gave us the greatest college football game ever.
Okay.
Possibly ever. Outside of, in my opinion, outside of Boise State, Oklahoma, Fiesta Bowl.
Oh, this guy.
Hey, that was a good game.
He gave us Texas USC, which we can all agree is probably the greatest college football game ever.
I love that. Yeah.
Michael Vick literally was that nigga that we was playing with in NCAA. NCAA Madden 04 gave this man a 99 rating because this man was out here eating at Virginia Tech. Tim Tebow was the ultimate winner. That man said we're not losing another game the rest of the season, and they won a national championship.
Tears flowing down his eyes.
Yeah, bro.
Like you cannot take that away. Come on now, you take Tim Tebow out of college
Tim
football.
Tebow had Jesus on his side, so that nigga was cheating, dog.
Hey, you got to play who you got on your team, bro. Yeah. He always had the 12th man. But Manziel, I mean, I think he's kind of like Baker. He was just overhyped.
I think you're penalizing his NFL career.
No, I'm talking about A&M. A&M, he didn't really do nothing. He didn't win no SEC championships.
He beat Alabama twice.
He beat Alabama, yeah. I think his big thing is he beat Alabama.
That's the only thing you can say. He beat Alabama twice. Other than that, there's nothing. Yeah. He's just flash.
So if you put that A&M team back in the Big 12, do they win the Big 12? If they don't make that move to the SEC, does that A&M team win the Big 12 either of those 2 years?
No.
You think Oklahoma still wins?
I think Oklahoma or Baylor would still win the Big 12. Because Texas at that time was still tripping.
Yeah,
Texas was kind of tripping a little bit. Other than that, there was nobody else. But, I mean, dark horse, maybe Oklahoma State, because they was kind of up on the rise.
Good, yeah.
But, I mean, no, I don't think they win the Big 12 at all. Like I said, he's all flash. Like when stuff starts going wrong, it goes completely downhill for them. I mean,
what bowl did they make it to that year? I forgot what bowl they even.
They made it to the Cotton Bowl.
Oh, they did.
Okay. It was a respectable bowl, but I mean,
Cotton Bowl.
That's literally all you can say. Think about it. Vince Young was a champion. Tim Tebow was a champion. Mike Vick. I don't even know if they won a national championship, but I know he was somewhere there.
They didn't.
Yeah.
But I mean,
but I can tell you this: so Michael Vick and and Manziel arguably had the same college career.
Yeah, and I'll agree with you on that one. I'll agree with you on that one.
Now, Michael Vick revolutionized the way that we looked at the game, but they kind of had the same college career. They were both really good players on terrible teams that overachieved, that never won a national championship, like you said.
Yeah.
But I mean, his impact, though, I think that's what separates him from Manziel. Like Vick's impact on the
game. But I think that you're, like I said, you're thinking too far forward, because there was plenty of running quarterbacks in college at the same time Michael Vick was there.
But
he revolutionized the way that we looked at running quarterbacks in the NFL, because no one did it on the NFL level like that yet. But in college, it was plenty of dudes doing the same exact thing that he was doing.
But not like him, though.
He got the swagger.
Not like him, though.
I think because he was rocking I feel like the true whole visor kind of thing was going on.
Yeah,
he was bringing that in.
That's what I'm saying.
The wristband.
The wristbands. The one sleeve white, one sleeve whatever. He kind of brought on.
I remember that, the orange sleeve with the white.
Oh, that
sleeve.
Shit was crucial as fuck when he did that. I was like,
y'all trying to take that out of college football? Come on, now. Come on.
Oh man, you can't
take
that. When they got rid of Miami's visors, remember Miami used to be with the orange?
Bro, those were crucial.
It's crazy. For me, I hate to agree with you, man, but Johnny Manziel, I think Money Manziel has to go.
Yeah.
I just don't think Tim Tebow. I think Tim Tebow is the ultimate college football quarterback. If you ask, looking for a guy who's just gonna win, it's him. And I think Vince Young was just too great of it. Vince Young willed Texas back. Texas hadn't been shit for years.
Yeah.
They were always a good team, but we were losing to Oklahoma constantly.
Yep.
And you saw it in that Rose Bowl the year before when they beat Michigan in the Rose Bowl. And that was a really good team. That was Mike Hart. That was goddamn Braylon Edwards. That was Chad Henne. That was a really good Michigan team that they beat.
Yep.
And really, he made a name for a lot of those guys on that team. Really wasn't nobody talking about the Griffin twins. Nobody was talking about
Michael Huff.
Even Michael Huff. Yeah, that team was crazy.
That team
because he put him on the map.
Yes.
And then name one of his receivers that got drafted.
Damn, bro. You know what's funny?
Did he play with Shipley?
Yeah, Shipley. No. But did Shipley?
No, that was McCoy.
That was before.
Shit.
Shipley came with Shipley had
played with Lyman Swede, boy.
Oh, he did play with Lyman Swede.
Yeah, Lyman Swede. He got drafted to the Bengals, didn't he?
I thought
but he was there a year.
Oh, he was
okay. He was with Pittsburgh. Yeah, but he was terrible.
Damn. Yeah. Fuck. Because Roy Williams wasn't.
I think that was right. Roy Williams was right before that. Roy Williams was, I think, made the league right before that.
Yeah, because he was on the Lions before going to the Cowboys or something like that.
Yeah, he was on Lions. Because that was that year the Lions drafted a receiver every year in the first round.
Yeah, for like 4 or 5 years. 4 years.
Could have had Vince Young on the squad, but no, you want to draft another receiver.
Hey. Every year. Yeah.
Best available.
Best available.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh yeah.
What about you, Joe? Who you taking? Who you taking off the list?
Hey, I'm agreeing with all y'all too, man. Same thing. Johnny Manziel, I think.
We're gonna get a lot of hate for this, dog.
Oh yeah. And plus, I don't like A&M either, man. But still, you know. But see, Johnny did that Johnny. What is it called? What was his name? The whole money thing. And Drake started going along with it. Then you have LeBron. With
so my thing is, I think Manziel started this bullshit ass white boy revolution where all these white boys think that they're the Lamars and that they're the.
He did.
And Baker Mayfield's out here dancing. Exactly. I'm like, bro, look, stay in your lane. Stay in your lane, dog. Yeah. That's not you. They all come from money. They ain't know nothing about the hood.
What I'm saying. Johnny Manziel's from money, bro.
They don't know nothing about the stuff trying to rock Gucci and Polo. Like, chill out, bro. You don't know nothing about none of that. Yeah. So that rubs me the wrong way already. Trying to be influencers, but you don't live the life that you're trying to influence.
I was happy though when he beat Bama.
Yeah, because everybody hates Alabama. We all hate Alabama.
Everybody hates it.
Anybody that beats Alabama, I'm rooting for.
Yeah, same here. It's
the same way I am with like the Patriots or the Yankees. Anybody that beats them, I don't give a damn. Go.
Are you kind of a Patriots fan now though with Cam being over there, or you still hate the Patriots?
So I like Cam. I'm rooting for Cam to be successful, but if they play us, obviously I don't want. I mean, I gotta root for my team, but I'm rooting for Cam to be successful. I just hate. It's just like Le'Veon Bell. I like Le'Veon Bell, but I hate that he went to Kansas City.
I know. Yeah. That was.
I mean,
they don't need that nigga.
My thing is he screwed himself by going to the Jets in the first place. So
he could have took more money and stayed with Pittsburgh. But you never know what's going on in these locker rooms too, because they try to paint the picture that the organization's fine, but it's too many niggas coming out saying that they didn't like.
My thing is the Jets is the only team that needed a running back at that point.
Like, shit, the Jets was paying people money.
Well, I mean, that's probably why he went. But I mean,
he robbed them. You
gotta remember Le'Veon was off a whole season before that. So
exactly.
Paid Le'Veon $20 million to come play running back.
So he's pretty So
then it was on that rebuild. They just got I think they just drafted Arnold and
they took CJ Mosley from us.
Yeah. They was trying to do something, but
you know what the Jets though, they always kind of like half-ass shit. Like, I'm gonna build my defense. Okay, I'm building. Oh wait, let me build my offense.
Oh,
they never finish what they need to do.
Yeah, they ever since they fired what's his name,
Rex Ryan.
Rex Ryan.
Yeah,
and Tomlinson and all those guys left.
They never finished.
They've never done anything.
No,
that was the last great era of them being great.
Like I'm gonna go 3. I'm gonna go to 3-4, and I'm gonna draft a defensive end that plays outside linebacker. Oh wait, next year I'm gonna switch to a 4-3.
Now we're gonna switch.
Now we're not using him.
No, now we're gonna do a 1-5-5 hybrid.
Yeah, like it just they never make sense on what they do, man.
No, so. All right, man. So that wraps up the NFL talk for this week. So we'll keep it moving. Tyronn Lue is the new head coach for the Clippers. I think it's a great hire.
Yeah,
but I also think it's a weird hire.
It is a weird hire. Thank you. I was thinking the same thing. I think
this is a LeBron effect, man. I think that a lot of niggas that have coached LeBron, just like the same thing happened with Mike Brown. He got the Laker job after coaching LeBron for so long.
Yeah.
They get jobs that they don't necessarily deserve.
No.
Like, who the hell was listening to Tyronn Lue in Cleveland?
Nobody.
That's what I was saying. I was like, in his interview, like, what made you think, okay, this is the guy? You know what I mean? Like,
I think that they're under so much pressure right now to hire a black coach too.
Okay. Especially the Clippers, right? Because they have that whole shit go down. Yeah.
And I mean,
exactly.
Yeah, you have to get somebody that's already on the squad. Because I mean, he was their assistant.
Yeah.
So
so they moved him into that head coaching job. I don't know, man. So look, they came out, a lot of the players. I think it was Patrick Beverly, Montrezl Harrell. And it was somebody else. Lou Williams. They all came out pretty much dissing Kawhi, saying that they didn't like Kawhi getting special treatment or having days off or not playing games or flying to he didn't fly with the team on the plane. Sometimes he make it there on his own. I don't think you can have all that happening in-house and bring the same coaching staff, a guy from the same coaching staff, and make him the head coach and think that's going to get fixed.
I think so too.
Because if Doc Rivers, who's a proven coach, who's been around for years, can't have that stuff fixed, you think Tyronn Lue, who nobody listened to in Cleveland, LeBron and Kyrie, and they didn't listen to that nigga. Yeah. You think that all of a sudden these guys are?
Yeah. You're right.
Not gonna
and you just got bounced out of the playoffs early?
So do you think PG's still gonna be there?
Yes. I don't think they move anybody.
You don't think
I think Harrell might leave.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's a free agent this year, but PG and Kawhi are under contract until next year. So I just don't think you can move PG again because the PG experiment doesn't work. Every team that he's gone to since he's become the guy
is not. Worked. Yeah.
But
after Hibbert and all them left in Indiana, he wasn't that good. He went to OKC. They had Schroeder, Oladipo, him, and Russell Westbrook, and they couldn't make it past the first round.
So do you think Kawhi is able to lead, like, finally, like, on his own?
No.
Like, do you think he's that? No. Like, okay, good.
I think
that's what I was thinking too.
It's weird. So there's a thing. Me and Jovo talked about this last week. I think everybody wants to put everybody in this like ranking, right? So everybody says LeBron's at the top, then it's KD, then it's Kawhi, or however order you got him. Mm-hmm. The gap is so big between LeBron and Kawhi that it's ridiculous because people think that basketball is literally just all about getting a bucket, and it's not. No. Kawhi is not the leader that a KD or LeBron is. He does not have the basketball IQ to help get other people in the right position. So it doesn't matter who you have around him. If the system doesn't, like Nick Nurse had a great system over in Toronto, and he already had great leaders there.
Exactly, bro. I think people sleep on how smart Kyle Lowry really is.
Kyle Lowry has, and then Serge Ibaka has an excellent mind.
Exactly.
Marc Gasol has seen it all. So you're talking about players that were playing with him that literally had this crazy basketball IQ, and then you bring in a guy like Van Fleet who has no conscience, so he's just going to shoot and listen to you and do what you want him to do.
And then you got Patrick Beverley's wild ass up in there, like, you know what I mean?
So it's not that these guys aren't good; it's just that they're not that basketball IQ. That's why Chris Paul's still playing. Chris Paul is nowhere near the most athletic basketball player playing the point guard position. Rondo looks 60 years old out there.
Bro, he looks slow and just not athletic.
But they can get the ball no matter. They can hoop no matter what.
Exactly.
They can go out there with us three and win a playoff series if they wanted to.
Yeah, I heard this thing earlier. They were talking about Rondo. They were talking about the playoffs. There's like all through the season you'll get trash Rondo, but playoff start, you know, game slows down. You play that half-court offense. Rondo becomes MVP.
That man knows everything, bro.
He knows everything. He knows where people need to be. He's making the right.
He knows where your dudes need to be.
Exactly. He's knowing plays before the timeout even happened. He's knowing to play after. Like, it's crazy, like how much IQ these people have.
Yeah.
So that actually helps us in the next topic that we're gonna move on to. Jared Dudley came out this week and said that he believes that Anthony Davis is more talented than Tim Duncan.
Okay. I will say, okay, so, yeah, because if
we're talking about pure things you can do on a basketball court, I will give the nod to Anthony Davis.
Yeah, because he's way more athletic.
Yeah.
And plus the thing that people forget, a lot of people forget this, Anthony Davis played point guard until he got a growth spurt his senior year of high school. So he had a lot of point guard handles. He still, you see it now, he still shoots better. Tim Duncan didn't even start playing basketball till his senior year. He was a swimmer.
Yeah, he's a swimmer.
That was out there. That man
learned how to play basketball in 1 year.
Yeah.
And it's only because I think they said it was only because a hurricane came.
Yeah, fucked up the whole. So he needed to do something else.
Okay, I'll try basketball now.
Yeah. And then I forgot how it was, like, somehow the coach for Wake Forest was on a retreat.
Yeah.
Somehow he was on a retreat.
Ran to that shit and then.
Oh, 7 foot? Bring that nigga in.
I think pure talent, basketball talent, yes. Like athleticism, oh yeah, for sure.
Athleticism, but the mind, IQ, like everything we were saying about LeBron
speaks right back to what we're talking about.
Yes, exactly.
Tim Duncan.
I think the thing that separates those two, obviously I think AD is more talented when it comes to being able to shoot, pass, score, crossover, all that stuff. I think he's more talented. Would I trade him for Tim Duncan? No. I think Tim Duncan is we saw you can build a team around Tim Duncan.
Yeah.
They tried to build a team around AD for 7 years and it didn't work. And he had some good guys. I think that last year he had Boogie Cousins, he had Rondo, same guy we were just talking about. He had Drew Holiday. So just between them four, you should be able to get at least 80 points if they all score 20. But no, Tim Duncan is the greatest power forward ever to play basketball in the history of basketball. And anybody can fight me on that. But I'm not even a Spurs fan. But Tim Duncan is the greatest power forward to ever play basketball.
Like the way he would set you up is, I think, okay, Shaq obviously is so big, right?
Shaq
so
is
great.
Dominant.
But even when Shaq was like, God damn. You know what I mean? Like, this is just.
Shaq said the only two people that gave him trouble in the multitude of his career was Kevin Garnett and he said Tim Duncan. That was it.
Yeah, which is crazy, man. Like even Kobe didn't acknowledge that, you know what I mean? And LeBron didn't acknowledge that.
Yeah, bro.
There's
even KG acknowledged that.
Yeah, even KG acknowledged it.
Yeah, and KG hates Tim Duncan.
Exactly.
Hates him. Told that man Happy Mother's Day, knowing that Tim's mother passed away.
Yeah,
they hate each other, bro. And but respect goes a long way when it comes to the game, bro.
Yeah.
Last topic, go ahead real quick. Giannis Antetokounmpo is a free agent this year. If he were to come to your team, San Antonio, if they were going to do a sign and trade, is he worth trading away all future assets to come to your team? Is he worth what they did for Paul George, trading away the next 4 draft picks to bring him in and start to revive the franchise?
Okay, with me personally, man, I don't think he's that good. I know that Mike. I know. I just
reigning MVP 2 years in a row.
I know, but I just don't think I don't know, man. Maybe what category does he fall underneath the first tier with
No, he's a top tier player. Yeah, he's in that top 5. Yeah, for sure.
I guess maybe because people talk about his shooting so much, and then I kind of started watching the playoffs a little bit.
Well, he's not Ben Simmons. He ain't that bad.
No, he's not that bad. But I don't think. Do you think he's a number 1 player like a KD, right, or a LeBron?
I think that you can. I think you could build a team around him. Mm-hmm. I don't think he's going to help other people get better, but he.
Yeah, okay, that's yeah. See, with me, I don't think I would give away my future for him, man. I don't. What do you think, Keith? You probably watch basketball more than I do, man.
I would only if he's going to sign long term. If it's for less than 2 years, I ain't doing it.
Okay.
So because
if he's on a 5-year contract.
Yeah, if it's a max kind of thing, and I know I'm gonna have him for some years, and I can try to build, you know what I'm saying? Because then, he's gonna bring in free agents.
Okay, then I'm with you on that. But if he's not trying to pull that quick bullshit, that Kawhi deal, that 2 years,
1-1 or something,
okay, then. Well, how old is he? He's young, right? Isn't he young?
He's 25, 26.
Okay.
He's young. I think he's like 25.
Yeah, and he seems well liked. He seems well liked too. So
I don't think he's reached his prime yet.
I think he gets
because he ain't got a shot yet. Once he gets a shot, Giannis is going to be.
Well, here's my issue with Giannis. I don't think the shot is the issue. The shot will come if he keeps practicing the shot. It'll come. Yeah. I don't even need him to shoot threes. I just need him to be able to shoot 18-foot.
Well, yeah, that's
exactly.
But his problem is he has no post moves for somebody who is the number 1.
He doesn't. Scorer. You're right. He doesn't.
He literally is just running to the rim, dunking. Run to the rim, spin, dunk. He don't get the ball, dribble, shake, layup. Mm-hmm. He don't do none of that.
No.
I think that's what hurts him the worst.
I think he's just a hella huge small forward. He ain't used to doing all that.
But here's the deal. There's the thing. In the playoffs, every team that's played them and eliminated them for the last 2 seasons literally just build a wall and they don't let him go there.
Yeah.
I don't care if he can't shoot, because if you can't shoot, at least it's like Shaq. Shaq couldn't shoot, but you can't build a wall in front of Shaq. Shaq, you could post him up.
Yeah.
And he could turn and get you a bucket. Tim Duncan, you could post him up. So even if you take Tim's shot away or you take Tim's drive away, Tim could post up, go one-on-one, and get a basket.
Yeah.
Giannis can't do that. Giannis literally has to have the ball at the top of the key, and he has to get a running start, and he only need 1 step. Shit.
Right.
By the time he's at the rim.
That's what I'm going back to. That's what I'm going back to. Like, he's not – and my thing is he's not a true power forward.
No. But you got to remember, the league is small now.
Yeah. I know that, and that's what I'm saying. Like, he don't have post moves to save his life, which we all know, but he's not – used to having post moves because he never really had to play in the post really like that.
But I think that's the next evolution he has to get, because it's even like LeBron. LeBron has realized the league is smaller, so he's playing the 4 now. LeBron half the time is playing the 4, sometimes even the 5. So if they put somebody the same size as him on him,
which he's been killing. Which he's been killing with those post moves too, man. He showed
KD, same thing. KD, they try to put smaller guys on him. He just post them up, get his little jump shot or his layup or whatever you want to do. So that's the next evolution of Giannis's game that I think he has to reach.
Would y'all say Giannis is a top 5? Is he top 5?
Right now? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, even with all his flaws, he's a top 5 player.
Yeah. Top 5, yeah.
The man averages almost 30 points a game, 10 rebounds, 4 blocks, whatever. It's ridiculous, the stat line that he can put up because of the way he's built.
Yeah.
All right, man. So NBA shit's over with. I think the next big thing coming up, obviously, will be the draft. There's a ton of free agents, but we'll get to that stuff on another week. Anime talk. So Demon Slayer, the train movie, just came out on the 16th in Japan. Has not reached the United States yet, which is some bullshit.
I know.
Already.
But it's already the number 1 movie in the history of Japan's box office. $44 million on the opening weekend.
Good Lord.
$44 million the opening weekend. Like I said, number 1 movie in the history of anything that's ever opened in Japan. Any movie.
Crazy.
A lot of stuff.
That's crazy, right?
That's Avatar. It beat Dragon Ball Z the first night in pre-order sales. Just the pre-order sales beat the Broly movie completely.
Damn.
Yeah.
And Broly did some numbers over there.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, Broly did like 10. If I'm not mistaken, it was like 10 million. They did that just in the pre-sale tickets for the movie.
It had to be My Hero too, then, right? I mean, because even My Hero, I thought.
The second movie was Frozen. The next movie, the Frozen 2 was the movie right below it. Frozen 2 was number one at like $33 million. But it's blown it out. That's $11 more million. Yeah, I was surprised Frozen 2 was up there.
That's what I'm saying, right? But doesn't Disney have something over there?
They have a park, but there's heavily anime based over there.
Yeah, true.
Like half of Disney Japan is literally anime.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I guess we gotta take a trip, bro. We gotta take a trip.
They have that Attack on Titan. I don't know if that's Disney. I think it's Universal, but they have that Attack on Titan world where you can like stand in the mouth of
we gotta go, bro. I
just posted on Facebook. I want to go to Japan. But yeah, it's the number one movie, so I'm really excited. Obviously, if I'm not mistaken, it has a 9.5 out of 10 rating right now.
Yeah.
Which is insane for an anime movie. That's crazy. So I'm really excited to see it. Hopefully we can get them illegal links here in a minute. I don't need nobody walking through the theater in the front.
Yeah, I don't want that shit either. Yeah,
Japan.
Give us some good stuff. Oh, yeah. Well, even the last episode, right? Didn't the last episode kind of go into what the movie's going to be?
Right to the movie, yeah.
Yeah, so that's what's badass.
Yeah, that's why we need this because it's been too long for us without Demon Slayer right now.
Yeah.
All right, Keith, what are you watching right now, man? What anime are you watching?
I'm watching a lot of stuff.
Give us one, man.
I'm mainly watching Burn the Witch. Like I was telling you the other day. It's Kubo's new anime, the creator of Bleach.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm watching that. I just started watching Yasha Hime, which is the Inuyasha spinoff with their kids.
Oh, with their kids.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, the main characters are Inuyasha and Kagome's kid,
mm-hmm.
and then Shishomaru actually has two daughters.
Okay.
And so they're the other two. It's mainly based on like one of them, but they all come in and do their thing. This one like 3 or 4 episodes, but that's what I've been focusing. Other than that, it's been like Fire Force, all that kind of stuff.
Same stuff, yeah.
Yep. I'm saying I'm right there with you, man. Hey, Fire Force, shit, bro. Them last 2 episodes. Hey, man, I'm just ready to get to the point, man. I want to see. Dog. Hey, their story right now is on point.
It's amazing, bro. Yeah, they're doing a hell of a job. And the crazy thing is, I think they're on episode 10 of the second season, so it's about to end in like 2 episodes.
Yeah, I was about to say it's already going to be.
Yeah, because they about to start on something else.
Crunchyroll is out here eating with the animes. That got a high school.
Yes.
Yeah, so I was literally about to hype into that next. Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah,
is what I'm watching.
I've been hearing a lot of it, man. Is it?
So it is nasty, bro. It's nasty. This dude pretty much swallows a curse, and he becomes cursed himself. So in order for him to, pretty much, he's given the choice: either he dies, they're gonna kill him right on the spot, or he can help them find the other curses and eat them. Because he's the only one that can basically take on those curses.
Shit.
And then they'll kill him once he has all the curses. But so far, it's only like 3 episodes in. But it's, bro, I'm telling you, it's going to be
legit.
It's going to be a big.
I keep seeing that shit everywhere, man. I'm going to have to check that one out.
I would definitely jump into the first year. The action is amazing. The writing is dope. They just introduced a new character. I won't ruin it for you, but she's pretty dope. But yeah, you could tell that it's going to be a big.
And I just got Crunchyroll too. I just fucking for me and LJ, I just got it on it. So
you gotta have Crunchyroll, Funimation. You gotta have those too.
Yeah.
And then the other thing, man, I actually introduced a couple of our coworkers back at work to My Hero. So I started rewatching the latest season again.
Yeah. Who's your I want to know this real quick, right? Who's your dude in My Hero? Who's y'all's character? Like who's y'all's like go to? You and All Might is it All Might?
No.
Okay.
My go to is what's his name? Todoroki.
Todoroki goes hard, bro.
I do cold.
I'm gonna come to your house right now and burn your face. There you go. I'm just gonna throw some grits on you. Yeah.
Because I also read the manga too. So
y'all want to know who my guy is? My guy is the realest nigga on the show, and that's Lemillion.
Okay, so Josh gives me a whole bunch of shit too, right? Lemillion is that dude, bro.
Yeah.
I fuck with what's his name? Fucking
Bakugo.
No, not fuck.
You love them Vegeta type.
The number one right now.
Endeavor.
Endeavor. Yeah, Endeavor's my dude. But
this nigga's out here beating his kids.
It happens, bro. It happens, all right?
Oh, Lord.
Shit happens, dude. Okay.
I ain't made it there yet. Cameron only won. I ain't had no choice.
But Lamillion is that dude, bro. When he was fighting, what's his name with the spikes coming out of the ground, and he didn't even have his powers anymore. Mm-hmm. He's still dodging shit.
That man was still boxing.
Had Erie in one arm and 2 spikes in his leg.
That boy Lamillion. And fucking what's
nigga got took out by a weak ass bullet.
Yeah.
Get my nigga, hey, make Lamillion great again. I'm gonna borrow Trump and I'm gonna get a red hat and I'm gonna make Lamillion great again.
I mean, honestly, Deku stole his powers, bro. Like, it's supposed to go to him.
It was supposed to go to him.
But,
but I am glad it went to Deku because he's slowly becoming that nigga too. If you've seen the movie, Deku's slowly becoming that nigga too.
Yes.
All right, we'll keep it. What's up?
One thing though, can I just spoil a little bit or something real quick for y'all?
Spoil. Wait, hold on. Spoil what?
See, I'm down.
It's my hero. It's my hero.
No, you can't do that. You can't do that. Can't do it.
Keith, we're not. All right, Keith. Later on, you have to text me. Then text me.
No.
Because KP always gets mad at me. I read.
No, sir.
I read ahead on a whole bunch of shit like that.
I was about to say.
I've already read like too much in the Dragon Ball.
Nigga, I'll wait 10 years for animation. Y'all not supposed to ruin. I don't care how many books mangas out there.
I got you.
Don't run it. No, sir. Not on my podcast. No, sir.
Like A Promise Neverland. I fucked around and saw the first season.
It's coming out in like 2 months.
I know, and I read the whole thing, so now I know how it ends, and I'm like, fuck.
Nah, this nigga's a hoe.
I'm waiting on season 2 of that. I couldn't.
I could not read Attack on Titan.
No. That's one thing.
That's too good to read.
Yeah.
All right, man. So this week's sneakers definitely got the Retro 12 Concord coming out. All black with a little bit of accents of purple. When I saw the pictures, I did not like it.
I don't like it either.
Finally got them in person.
Mm-hmm.
The quality, I'm not a huge fan of tails, but the quality, the leather, the suede, it is amazing, bro.
I will say the suede looks nice. The suede does look
really
nice,
good. I was thinking about, obviously, the Baltimore Ravens gear. I'm not going to get these this week because I got some other stuff I got to get to. But everybody that gets a pair of these, they will love them. They're going to dog them out because that's what the hood does. But most people, the people that actually appreciate sneakers, they're going to love that one for sure.
Yeah, I will say that will go. That is a Baltimore Raven kind of.
Yeah, and I got the black. I got the black Lamar jersey.
That one, so it hit.
I got too many. I got enough purple already, man.
Yeah, I feel.
After that, on the 24th, so those come out this Friday.
Mm-hmm.
On the 24th, the new Yeezy, Kanye's dropping the Yeezy. It's called the Natural. So it's more white. It's almost like the creams that came out way back when. But it's almost like it's pretty much the same shoe that came out 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, that black one, but in white.
Okay.
So it has a see-through panel on the side and all that good stuff.
Does it say the supply? Does it have supply on there?
It does not. So a lot of the newer stuff hasn't had that, and also doesn't have the pull tab on the back.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, they're going. It's weird. They've been doing that recently, but they're going back to like this. A lot of the stuff, the names are supposed to be biblical based.
Oh shit. Okay.
Or he's making up like names based off biblical figures.
Yeah. Okay.
Like he did Yaj'Arel or something like that. It's basically Israel and Yeezy combined. So I don't know what the natural kind of stands for, but that's literally what's. I guess natural because it's pure, because it's all white.
Yeah.
And then something to be super excited for all of you nerds out there. The Simpsons is actually doing an Adidas collab in April of next year. Now, I did get some notes on this, and I was able to kind of dig into the system and find some stuff. There will be a Duff shoe.
Oh.
So they're doing Duff.
Yeah.
And then they're doing a Radioactive Man.
Okay.
Which is pretty dope.
Yeah.
And then the third one was, why can't I think of it? Can't think of it. I can't think of it. I'm gonna have to get back to y'all now. I might put it in the comments. But I know the Duff one got me super excited.
I was gonna say the Duff one right there got my attention.
Yeah, bro. We got Duff, and I got an old can of Duff beer, like energy drink that I got when we went to. I think me and Erica went to Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I got that like beer can there. So it's crazy, bro. I'm gonna try to get the sneaker pick taken with that, but I gotta get something. I really don't fuck with Adidas, but.
It's crazy though, right? Adidas and these collabs that they're doing right now.
They're smart, bro. They're smart because Nike's not doing it.
Nike's not doing
all the designer collabs.
Exactly, the designer collab. I'm glad you said that.
Didn't they do Toy Story?
Yeah, they just did the Toy Story one.
The Toy Story,
So Nike's doing all the like designer collabs. They're doing Off-White. They're doing Sakai. They're doing Union. And Adidas is just kicking it up with the fun. They're
which is dope, man. Like I love their whole Pokemon collection that they even had.
Yes.
I got that Pokemon trainer Adidas shirt. I got that. Yeah, this shit's cool that they're doing stuff like that, man.
Shout out to Pokemon.
They did a Rugrats one, right? Or
that was Fila.
Fila did one. Okay.
Yeah, but then the same thing we talked about last a couple of podcasts ago with Reebok. So Reebok is actually under Adidas. So whenever they do collabs, you'll see it. I think they're doing a OG version of the questions.
Oh,
but
shit.
They're doing like, remember the Pharrell's company, Billionaire Boys Club?
Yeah.
Ice cream and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They're doing a collab with that.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
So it's crazy.
Damn.
They're actually taking it back, like, for us. So it's crazy. All the stuff we used to watch and do.
Yeah.
The tall T era and the Dickie Short era.
Yeah. I forgot all about that
I
shit.
had 3 tall T's on, and yeah. They bringing all that stuff back and kind of just putting it, on our plate now. So I love it, bro. I think it's so dope.
Damn,
I think it's dope. Well, Keith, definitely appreciate having you on this week,
yes,
man.
Sir, man.
I know it was kind of last minute, but we made it through. We made it through.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Is there anything you want to plug real quick while you got your time? We got 1 minute of time.
Yeah, well, like I said, appreciate y'all for having me on. Just look at like you said, CleverRoboCop. That's my YouTube stuff. That's literally everywhere for me, social media. Facebook, Twitter, Twitch. I'm gonna start streaming soon, so just keep a lookout. Just go check my stuff out. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I need 100 subscribers so I can get my URL.
We got you.
Okay.
I need 100 subscribers.
Well, what is the on your YouTube page? What is the main thing that you kind of?
Well, right now it's mainly Yu-Gi-Oh. That's my thing right now. It has like a couple duels and stuff. I'm gonna start putting some other videos up of me, like talking about the game, new stuff coming out, all that kind of stuff. Plugging other stuff as far as what like Konami and all that's been doing lately and stuff. So
nice.
Keep a lookout.
Okay, so we got you. We'll make sure to put all that in here too, and also on the bottom and everything. So,
and I need my Blue Eyes Red Dragon back, Blue Eyes White Dragon back. I need that card back.
And remember, Keith, when I see you, remember it's dual on site, bro. It's
on site. On site. I got the deck ready, bro. I got
it's on site.
Well, all right, man. That does it for another episode of the BruhWhat podcast. Like we say every week, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, and follow. Get your friends to get on this. Yes, definitely more guests each week. Never know what we're going to talk about. Never know what's going to come out of left field. But we definitely appreciate all the love and support that you guys give us. But like I said, keep doing what you do. We definitely appreciate it. With that being said, we hot.
See y'all later, man.
See y'all later.